Hi there. I want to tell a little story about what happened to me this past weekend. I guess September 7th into 8th. I got a background going on here that'll probably amuse you because the story I got to tell you is very amusing. I'd like to address this over to the Police Commissioner Kelly and Mayor Bloomberg as well in New York. This incident happened in Queens, and it started at 2:30 p.m. I got walking through the park, Forest Park. I got stopped for trespassing. Cops pulled me over. Actually, they stopped me and 3 other people, and they said we were trespassing. I guess I was trespassing. I won't deny it because I went to an area that was fences cut. There was a railroad, and I was crossing over a railroad area, and the cops were waiting for us. Okay, it was in a secluded area. I mean, I was walking. I wasn't doing anything wrong. So they manhandled me. They didn't manhandle me. They took me in. They had handcuffs on me. Of course, they hurt me, but that's I don't get put in handcuffs every day. They took me down to the 102nd Precinct. Now, I do respect police officers, and I consider the 102nd Precinct is where I'm from. The 102nd Precinct does not represent New York's finest. It is a dirty, filthy place. And I really think you, Commissioner Kelly and also Mayor Bloomberg, should stop in and see how filthy it is. The cops that look great and are clean work in a filthy, dirty place. So that's one thing I got to tell you about. Okay, I was put in a holding cell. I was treated with respect somewhat, and I was with at one point it was 7 people. That was about 2:50. We were brought to Kew Gardens at 6:30 p.m. So we I was hanging around for about 4 hours, which I guess I committed a terrible crime of trespassing, which I still can't believe that I would even be held for any length of time. Okay, now I went to Kew Gardens, and you know the handcuffs that hurt your hands. Okay, I can deal with that. To being treated like a criminal, I can almost deal with that because obviously they didn't. They had to do a checkup on me to make sure I don't have no warrants or other things going on. I was put into 4 different holding cells at Kew Gardens. And believe me, you know, the holding cells, you go from 7 people to 14 people to 35 people, down to 14 people, and then you wind up seeing the judge. Judge was very nice. I did see a court-appointed lawyer, and she says, no problem, just, you know, trespassing, that's it. Boom. I get in front of the judge. By now it's 11 o'clock at night. I had a couple of peanut butter sandwiches and skim milk, and peanut butter. I took 3 bites and I threw it out. God knows who I was with in those cells, but for a misdemeanor or infraction that I did, trespassing, this didn't warrant the abuse that I was put through. I can get over it. One thing that was very bizarre, when I was in the 102nd Precinct, they took my key from me, my car key. Okay, and they said, oh, you can come back for your key anytime to get it. I would have preferred going over to the Kew Gardens with my key because, first of all, I didn't have no identification on me because I left it in my car because I don't like to walk in that park with anything but a key with me. That's the safest thing to do because I know I'm not in the best park in the world, which is also, you know, a beautiful park, and it's 500 plus acres, and for the most part they're doing a very nice job with it. Bravo, Mayor Bloomberg. One thing, okay, let me get back to where I was. So I saw the judge, and I was released at 11:30 approximately. Now I had to walk about a mile back to the 102nd Precinct, which I didn't mind. That's my punishment for living. I get back to the 102nd Precinct by about 11:40 All right, say 10 to 12. Now they turn around and say, "Oh, you should have been here at 11 o'clock. We're inventorying the articles that were given in earlier." I go, "Well, I have only a key to get to my car, and I don't have nothing else to get home with, so I'll have to sleep here if I don't get my key back." "Oh, it's going to be an hour." With that, I said, "Fine. You still treat me like a criminal." It was by about, the officer female gets off at 12 o'clock, and of course, someone else gets on. Now he asked me by a quarter after 12, "What are you here for?" I go, the female officer who left told me I'm waiting to get my property back, which is just one key so I can go drive home. "Oh, now is not the time for this. You shouldn't be, this is not really done at night." This is what he tells me. So I go, I can't do nothing else but get my keys, because my key has my other keys in it. My car has my other keys and my wallet, and I want to go home. "Okay, well, you're going to have to wait another half hour." By about 10 to 1, I actually got my key back, and I thanked the officer for some unknown reason in that filthy 102nd Precinct. Mayor Bloomberg, Commissioner Kelly, you should be ashamed of yourselves. That's in New York's finest. I'm not even upset about the cops. I'm upset about how your precinct looks that represents these guys. I can tell you how I can't believe why you would put someone through all this for a trespassing ticket. I know you got to check me out, but there should be better facilities at the precinct so that we don't have to go through that. I am not a criminal, and I have no infractions against me currently. Thank God. Okay, where am I? Now I had to walk back to my car another mile, and I drove home. I had to tell you guys about this because, for one thing, I'm amazed at the fact that the 102nd Precinct couldn't give me my property back any faster. They actually punished me again. So shame on you, 102nd Precinct. Another thing, why you'd pull over, there was no signs for trespassing. I realized I was crossing railroad tracks in the park. The fence was cut. Yes, I don't deny it. Okay. Then it's my fault. Shame on me. What else? I don't know. You guys really got you got some operation. You fingerprint me. You take retina scans. I don't know what you're doing, but you know what? You're spending a whole lot of taxpayers' money. Shame on you both. I hope you find a lot of criminals, but you wasted a lot of money on me. With that, I guess I'm going to have to close off now and say I hope you enjoyed the cartoons, because I felt like I was at a bad episode, a lot of bad episodes for cartoons. I spent 12 hours. I was there 2:30 when I got stopped, and I didn't get home till 2:30. So you guys figure it out. Why you'd punish someone for a $120 ticket is really, really wrong. Shame on you both. Mayor Bloomberg and Commissioner Kelly, I hope you find some real criminals out there, because you really screwed up this time. With that, I leave you, and I'm going to post this on YouTube, and I really would like you guys to both read it and see it. And anybody, please comment, because if you ever get stopped in Queens, you better not. You're going to be put through the ringer. Thank you. Goodbye.